Right, we're out here in the garage messing around with the first gen. We decided that we're gonna go to Tennessee to the Beans Diesel event. They have burnout pads, they have dyno and dirt drags and a show and shine, I think. I'm probably only gonna maybe get into like the burnout and then maybe the dyno. I don't know if I'm gonna do the dirt drags. I haven't decided yet. Who knows? We'll see when I get down there. See if I'm feeling ambitious. But getting this thing ready to go down there. Got a oil filter here, some oil. We're gonna do a quick oil change on it. Oil pressure sending unit, so I can actually see my oil pressure from in the cab because I've had a gauge down here on the side of the block forever because I had oil pressure issues a while back. Got another voltage regulator. It's like the third one I replaced this year, so I got that one that's gonna go in. And I have a spare in case I need that. I've had this fuel pressure gauge coming in through the back window that you guys have seen for sure, just hanging in the back window there. Gonna get rid of that finally and put a plug back in it so we don't need that thing hanging out. Got what's that do? Oh, fix the speedometer because I originally put the speedometer up here on the dash with that little digital thing because I was going to change the gears and the original speedometer wouldn't work, blah, blah, blah. So I never ended up changing the gears. So back to the OEM speedometer. Got that working last night. Got this guy right here for GPS action. And so I can talk to you guys on the way down. Let you know, keep you guys updated. Remote, so I can be really lazy and not have to lean forward. And adjust the volume and stuff on my radio. Finally fixed my brake light that's been out for like the whole year. It's like fixing a bunch of little dumb stuff that I didn't feel like doing the whole year. But yeah, it should be pretty good. It's me, Cordell, and Blake going down. And I think Cordell's planning on doing the dirt drags, but hopefully the 12-hour drive is worth it because that's a freaking hike. But it's going to be a good time for sure. Always is. Got to fill up with oil. Voltage regulator's done. Got the new oil pressure setting unit there. I'm going to start it up and make sure all that stuff's working. Then we'll let the truck sit for a little bit and we'll make sure she's good on oil level. So it's Thursday morning. We just head out. We just left my place at, I think we left at like 8:45. It's a long trip. We got 9 hours ahead of us today and then 3 on Saturday morning. Pretty much at a halfway mark, at least for the first day of driving. We still have 3 hours to do tomorrow morning, but about halfway. We stopped for fuel. According to the odometer in gallons, whatever, it's doing about 16.5 miles to the gallon. A couple times I got on there and it pushed some coolant out of the radiator cap. It like feels very oily though, so I must be getting some oil in my coolant, so it's really good. Finally made it here at our hotel. It's very, very, very crappy out. We're just glad we made it here in one piece, but we still got 3 more hours in the morning, so hopefully our luck keeps going this way. All right, Saturday morning, 5 o'clock, it's like 45 degrees outside. Freaking freezing because I didn't bring a coat. So now we got 3.5 hour drive to make to a Beans Diesel event in Tennessee, so. Nighttime hill climb action here. Definitely making some steam out there. So we got about half hour left. We're stopping here to fuel up. And had a little mishap getting here. Freaking tried to bust a UE because I went by this place and the roads are super wet and apparently they're really slippery because I went to make a U-turn and the truck just went straight into the curb. But I just don't know how it's holding air. Hopefully it keeps holding air because we got a long drive to get home. 14 hours. Borrowed a jack from the local tire shop. Tried to make it down the road like 20 feet and it's kind of scary, so using our burnout tires. Thank God Corella decided to bring burnout tires.
He would be the one that makes it 12 hours and then
Smash
curbs it out of your rim.
At the very end. Dude, I really smashed the shit out of it too. Like, ooh. So bad how like such an idiot, but it's like for all the wrong reasons. Like, both of them, he's an idiot because he hit a curb, but like, I don't really care all that much. I mean, way more embarrassed about is the fact that I got these super ugly freaking tires on the back. It makes this truck look so bad when it doesn't have nice wheels on it. Oh, that's funny. Oh well, what can you do? I guess that means we're gonna be getting some new wheels. We're just pulling up over here at the event, waiting in line here. Looks like it's a pretty freaking serious turnout so far. Perfect. Everybody gets to see my sick itty bitty wheels. Alright, so we just got signed up for dyno and a burnout, and I got a paper plate with a number on it, so that's cool.
Where I gotta go?
Now I gotta go. I want to do the dyno before I put my stock wheels back on because I don't want to do a dyno with a broken rim. And then I decided I'm going to use my stock rims instead of the burnout tires for the burnout since I need the stock tires to drive home. So, should be a good time. Alright, so they're waiting for like an hour. No, like 2.5 hours actually for the dyno. Finally the next one's up here, so we're doing the first pull without nitrous and then the last two we're gonna hit it and see what it does. Hope for the best. a few tries there. First time came on too low and kind of snuffed the turbo out. You're just trying to feel out the truck and see how it's spooled up because there's no tack in it, so it's a little tricky. First pull, no nitrous, we made 741 at 1100, 22 foot-pounds of torque. And then the second two we sprayed with nitrous, made 807 to 809, but it had some air in the line. It was acting kind of funky. So we bled the system out, and then we ran a 817 with 1300 foot-pounds of torque. When I got done, I was like, that was awesome. And I forget, I didn't think it leaked cool, man. A little bit when you're parked here, but not a lot. I didn't leak any coolant on it, blowing high gas. There's a little pile of fuel under there. And that plug I put in leaking. Fucking awesome. Now I gotta do burnout. It's a sled pull machine, dude. Ambulance. second hotel. Friggin'
Oh, rich.
mint. So we got like a pretty steady haze coming up these hills. Probably a little bit more than a haze. Probably needs a smoke trail. Oh, alright, dick. Unreal. But not really too bad of VGTs. Just kind of how it goes, driving with a big single, I guess, on a 12 valve. But I can just see I can hear the people behind me. I'm sure they're not happy.
Oh my, look at this truck. It's freaking full of black smoke everywhere. That thing's a piece of junk. That freaking guy's such an idiot. What a freaking redneck. That truck's junk. It's all square, and his back wheels don't even match. We finally made it home. She made it. I didn't even know what that was. I think it was like 700 something miles. So about 800 miles both ways if you include going to the event and stuff. So 1,600 miles in the weekend with this thing. Plus a nasty burnout and a couple dyno runs. Drove all the way home. Only mishap I had was crashing into the curb, but something's bound to happen.